Here's the steel plate, and where I'm going to be shooting it at, it's a 1/4 inch thick. First up is a 22 from a rifle. It's going to be on the top. Alright, next up is going to be a standard pressure 45 and then a 45 super from the USP. Alright, next up is going to be a 1 ounce 2 3/4 inch slug from a 12 gauge shotgun, and I've got a water jug behind the 1/4 inch plate in case it goes through. Alright, I laid the steel plate down so that I could get a hit in between the other 45 impact marks, and I got the jug behind it. Next is going to be the AR-15 with a 55 grain lead core bullet, M193 spec. Well, I think it went through the steel plate. Alright, here's the front of the steel plate. That's the 22 impact mark. That's the 45 standard pressure impact mark. That's the 45 super impact mark. That's the 12 gauge slug impact mark. And then here's the 5.56 55 grain lead core impact mark. It went through. That's a chunk of the jacket stuck inside the hole somehow. Here's the back of the plate. 22 just, well, scraped a tiny chunk of paint off. 45 took a bigger chunk of paint off. 45 super actually left a dent in the 1/4 inch plate. Here's the 12 gauge slug mark. It left a giant dent in the 1/4 inch plate. And then here's the 5.56 on the back. Nice drilled out exit. You can see it goes all the way through. It doesn't look like it even slowed down much, but somehow there's a chunk of jacket stuck in it. And here's the milk jug. It had a lot of energy left over after going through that plate. But I don't, well, yeah, it probably exited. Well, I tried to catch the bullet. So it went through a 1/4 inch of steel and about almost 6 inches of water. Impressive. Here's the water jug that was behind the plate when I shot it with the 12 gauge slug. It absorbed a lot of energy. It didn't go through the plate, but smashed up the jug pretty well. And speaking of slugs, here it is. Found it laying in the grass. I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing. It's a little bit heavy. Feels like about 1 ounce, maybe a hair less. I'm gonna try the AR again, see if I can get a normal looking crater through the steel plate and maybe catch the bullet. There's the entry on the steel plate. Looks more like a normal rifle hole on a steel plate. There's the back of it. Drilled a neat little hole all the way through. No need to really test the M855 steel core round since the lead core M193 goes right through. Not sure what happened there, but it's kind of neat. Kind of weird looking too. Ground's pretty drenched behind it. And here's the jug. Wow. Jeez. Looks like there's a tiny bullet fragment right there. I think that's all it caught. Holy crap. The rocks behind it are even drenched.